movement. I still maintain that the woke movement is, I still maintain that they're like ISIS, and it's not hyperbole. It's not some exaggerated comparison. Let me elaborate why that is so. They all start ISIS, and when all of these, social justice warriors who start their movements, they all have the same ideologies. They want to fight for justice. They want to, they want racial equality. They want a fair society, a just society. All these are qualities that everyone, any normal human being with a heart would, it would resonate with them. Okay, would resonate with the regular people. It's human nature to care about these things. These are shared values, and so you can bait them. Okay, so you get them in, you lure them into your narrative. They then twist the meanings of those values, and they have an extremist interpretation of what those values are and what it entails for you to implement those values. Okay, I'll cite you an example. A Black Lives Matter activist named Chanel Helm. She actually is calling for white people who own homes to give up their homes to black people to prove that they're not racist. I'm not making this up. This is really taking place. Tell me this is not extreme. Tell me this is not coming from a God complex. Someone personal messaged me to say that from my last Insta stories about comparing the two groups. I am not comparing their actions, I am comparing their mentality. If you want to talk about actions, I mean, just think about what's happening now in the United States. Hasn't it escalated from just peaceful protests now? I mean, they are they're talking about dismantling the police and reimagining the police. To what exactly? And using phrases like silence is violence. What is that supposed to mean? So you have to say something, and you have to do something. You have to demonstrate something to prove that you are not racist, to prove that you are not anti whatever it is that they're advocating. They use your values to blackmail you and put you in a corner. Like, you're basically forced to take an action, which is exactly the same kind of thing that the Muslim extremists tend to do. They arm twist you to prove your faith. Like, if you don't subscribe to their rigid interpretation of the religion, then you are out of the religion. You are cancelled. Okay, so that's the thinking that they have. So I'm comparing this thought process with the cancel culture mob, with the woke movement mob. Okay, if you don't think the way they do, if you don't share the values that they advocate, then you are cancelled, right? You are an apostate of their religion. Of By religion, I mean the cancel mob religion, the woke religion. The woke movement is like a religion, essentially, because they have like their maxims, their axioms. You have to keep repeating what they say without thought, because if you so much as try to criticize or question or counter their views, you are shut down. They don't even give you a chance to air your views. They don't even give you an opportunity to speak. You are just slammed. Let me try to illustrate another example. Okay, have you, as a religious person, whether you're Muslim, Christian, or of any faith, okay, you ask somebody from a representative of who has authority in your religion. You press them for answers to some questions that you have about your religion, and then you just keep pressing them for an answer, and then they just cannot provide an adequate answer for you, and they just shut you down. And the same thing happens with the woke mob. They have an excuse for everything. If you're not satisfied with the answer that they give you, or the woke mob religion, or any religion that you have, right? If you're not satisfied with the answer that they give you, they deem you as having a problem with your faith. You follow what I'm saying here? So this is why I make the comparison in terms of their mentality. And I make no apologies for it. It is a fact, it's a reality, and there's a high risk that the woke movement, the BLM movement, can escalate to a dangerous level.